Now, the SME segment is said to be pivotal to the economic growth and development of any nation. And for every SME, what matters is sales and what platform to leverage on. Nigeria continues to be one of the highest online populations in the world, and this presents big opportunities for the small and medium business sector. And so how can SMEs use online and digital platforms for business growth? I'm being joined by a business development expert and a senior consultant at Kinetic Associates Limited, Mr. Edward Esene. Good morning, Mr. Esene. Good to have you. It's been a long time.
Quite some time.
Right, good to see you.
Same here.
Good.
Thanks.
So, where are the SMEs in Nigeria in terms of adaptation or adoption of digital technology for their businesses?
Okay, so I think the awareness is there. Adoption is increasing by the years. Most SMEs in Nigeria, small business owners, are waking up to the realization of the need for them to incorporate or use digital platform. So in terms of adaptation, in terms of the awareness, so we can say largely we've got that on the high year on year. But the challenge here, aside just knowing about these things, I think the critical challenge has always been the skills. How do I... So some people are aware about some of these popular platforms already, but they are not rightly skilled to, take the adventure themselves.
All right, so tell us, how can technology actually help SMEs to grow?
So technology is an interesting aspect. It can help businesses to grow in that it makes your business. Technology has some value proposition, but principle of which could be helps your business to be better, cheaper, and faster. Okay, so looking at that, most SMEs are saying, I have some product, I've got some fantastic wares here, they're just lying on my shelf. How can I take them to the market quicker, faster? How can I sell using the appropriate digital platform? Now,
there seem to be quite a lot of them.
Okay.
You know, sheer number of tools available.
Okay.
And that seems to be very daunting.
Yeah.
You know, so how can business, like a business owner, strike a balance?
Okay.
You know, between focusing, too
Yeah.
narrowly, on a particular tool,
okay.
and again, adopting too many of it.
Okay. So deciding which platform to leverage on depends on, first of all, your understanding of each of these platforms, their uniqueness, their similarities. Most of them are similar in some sense, but they are not the same altogether. Now, deciding which platform to use depends on what we call your customer persona. So if I'm selling, maybe I do makeup or I do website design, I need to know who my customers are, and what platform do they currently exist. So I don't need to thin out myself on any and every platform available there. I need to understand my user and follow them. So if, for instance, I do cake, I do makeup, like I said earlier, and we just want to focus on one particular platform, maybe one, maybe two, maybe three, not everything.
Okay. So what are some of the tools and strategies that you believe work the best?
For SMEs.
For SMEs.
Using platforms. Okay, so some of the popular ones, okay, we have the Google search, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, Instagram, and the like regulars. So one of the starting point for businesses and SMEs to make the most of the web is that they must understand the need to have a website. So do you have a lot of SMEs in Nigeria? Just a fraction of them are online, and that's pathetic. So we most of us help businesses to come online. Okay. Now, for those that already have a website, they must find out how the performance of the site. Okay. So if you already have a website, the next thing you want to do is to audit or assess the site, and there are tools to use. So you could go online and just search website grader, website tools. We have one from Google. You call them Test My Site with Google. If you just pull in your URL of your website in the portal, it's going to give you a quick assessment on suggestions and improvement you need to take upon your site, and there are several other ones available.
Now, you talked about skills now. So how should an SME that is not too, tech savvy,
okay.
Actually approach this?
For me, how I got into so much of digital and tech is from the pain point. So if you are a small business owner like myself, I'm a small business owner, I'm a small business consultant, and looking at after a point, my sales were wobbling, my numbers were not adding up, I was just asking questions. How can I increase demand? How can I generate more lead? What are the options out there? So that curiosity, that awareness led me to, first of all, studying, to reading, then helped me also attending courses and training, so that the knowledge was harnessed into becoming a skill. So if you're a business owner out there, one of the first things you need to do is to go for knowledge. Then once you have knowledge, you build that knowledge into critical skills. It's not so much of I can bake a cake or I can make a fantastic bread. Those are technical skills. It's okay, you can be the best makeup person, you can be the best driver, whatever technical skills available. But one of the most important things in business, in business is sales. If your business don't sell, there's going to be a problem on the long run. So SMEs must incorporate digital, must incorporate marketing. In fact, we say we should become more deliberate, okay, with selling, even possibly aggressive. So once we can do that, we'll know we're up and running.
Now, aside from the SME person going to learn to apply these tech strategies, what about outsourcing to a consultant, perhaps?
Definitely. So they can do that. There are a couple of options if you want to incorporate tech or social media into your business. Maybe search engine optimization, maybe search engine marketing. First of all, like I said, is to get the knowledge. You may not get all of the skill. We're not asking everybody that is into a particular trade. The person that is cooking, good at cooking, wants to continue cooking. So, but we are saying just have the basic knowledge of what you want to achieve with your online store, your online business, and how to drive business using this online platform to your physical brick and mortar store. So once you have that knowledge, there are three options. Number one, you can staff that. Okay, let me take it out again. Number one, you can do that yourself. So every morning before I leave the house, many months ago, I do the blogging and all of those things to grow the business before I go into my regular technical side of my business, morning, evening. So you take that out very quickly in the morning and you've done your bit. So you could do that yourself, step one. Step two, you can staff it. Get someone. They could be very experienced. Maybe they work in an agency, if you can afford, or get an intern that you can be patient with and learn and grow with. They get to that bit. Okay, then the third option, like you say, is to outsource. If you have that budget, if you have that pocket, then you can outsource outrightly.